Hi, the module 2, today let us discuss about the MOSFET types, that is enhancement and depletion, and the construction working principle, and as well as the characteristics. So first let us discuss about the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. So why it is called as MOSFET? What is the use? That is, already we discussed that MOSFET is a unipolar transistor and it is used as an electronic switch, and also it is used to amplify the electronic signals. Okay, and this device has three terminals, that is source, gate and drain. So why it is called as metal oxide semiconductor? So this metal is for the drain, source and gate connections. Okay, oxide is for the silicon dioxide, which we are using as the insulating layer. Then why it is semiconductor? Semiconductor is for the substrate on which the in n-type and p-type region we are diffusing the substrate. For that substrate we are using that semiconductor. Hence we are labeling it as MOSFET, that is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay. Now let us see about the types of the MOSFET. So on basis of this operation mode, the MOSFET can be classified into two types. Okay, one is enhancement type MOSFET, another is depletion type MOSFET. So let's discuss the types in brief. Okay, see, MOSFET two types: enhancement type, depletion type. Again, this enhancement type is classified into enhancement mode N channel, enhancement mode P channel. Same way, the depletion type is classified into depletion mode P channel as well depletion mode N channel. Okay, so followed by this classifications, let us discuss about the N channel enhancement MOSFET. So this is the construction. We are going to discuss about the construction part as well as the operation part. So coming to the construction part, so this p-type material is formed from a silicon, and this silicon will act as a base material and is referred to the substrate. Okay, now source and drain terminals are connected through metallic conduct, which is used to n-doped region. Now you see the gate. This gate is also connected to a metal contact surface, but this will remain insulated from the N channel. How it is get insulated? By the use of silicon dioxide, as I want to see the diagram very clearly. So this gate is isolated using a silicon dioxide layer. Okay, now if you see this graphical representation very clearly, there is no direct electrical connection between the gate terminal and also the channel of the MOSFET. Okay. The next, followed by this construction details, let us discuss about the operation and characteristics of N channel FET. So here first is, in this basic operation in NMOS there is a formation of the channel. Okay, then when there is no gate source voltage, that we can say that VGS is equal to 0, all the majority carriers, that means majority carriers in the sense holes, it will accumulate below the gate region, and that region is known as accumulation region. So that is under the condition when VGS is equal to 0. And the second condition is when the gate voltage is that is VGS is very less than the threshold voltage, that is VGS is very less than threshold. That time the majority carriers in the P substrate will get repelled by the positive voltage, so that at the gate the depletion region will be erased. Okay, that is the second condition. Then what will happen when the gate source voltage is greater than or equal to threshold voltage. That means VGS is greater than or equal to VT. So what will happen for this condition? Here the minority carriers, here the minority carrier is nothing but electrons. The minority carriers in the P substrate will get attracted by the positive voltage at the gate, so that it will get accumulate below the gate region and form a channel. That region is called as inversion region. Okay, but here we wanted to keep it in our mind, that is, even though the channel is formed, no current will flows until the drain source voltage is applied. That is very, very important. We have to keep it in the mind. So followed by this, I told that the channel formation is there. Okay, so in order to establish the channel between the source and the drain, a minimum voltage should be applied between the gate and the source. That minimum voltage is called threshold voltage, and it is represented by Vt. Okay, so in the basic operation, the first thing is channel formation will happen. So in order to form that or establish that channel, we need to apply some gate and source voltage. That is, so that minimum voltage is called as what? Threshold voltage. So here three condition is there, and how it will happen. What is the first condition is VGS is greater than VT and at VDS is equal to 0. So at this condition, the channel will form, but no current will flows between the drain and the source. The second condition is VGS should be greater than VT, but VDS is less than VGS minus V. So this region is called non-saturation region, because the drain current increases linearly with VDS. Okay, so when VDS is increased, what happened? The drain side, it will become more reverse bias. That means more depletion region towards the drain end, so that the channel will start reduce and move towards the source under this condition. Coming to the third condition, here VDS should be greater than VGS minus VT. So this region, whenever the VGS is greater than the threshold voltage, at VDS should be greater than VGS minus VT. Under this condition, this region is called saturation region. Therefore, what about the drain current? The drain current will remain almost constant. Therefore, we can write ID is equal to K into VGS minus VT the whole square. What about K? That is ID on by divided by VGS on minus VT the whole square. And coming to the characteristics of E MOSFET, here the drain characteristics. First we will see about the drain characteristics as well the transfer characteristics. Here also whenever the VDS voltage increases, ID is increasing, so that at certain point the ID current remains constant, and that point is that region is called a saturation region. And whenever the linear increase happening, when VDS increases, ID increases, that region is called ohmic region. Then pinch off voltage, everything. So the same like P-type enhancement mode MOSFET. So I hope everybody understood this NMOS. Followed by that, it is a P-type. Here the construction is exactly same, only that reverse, that is the opposite of the N-channel enhancement type. The voltage polarities, if you compare with NMOS and the PMOS, here the voltage polarities and the current directions are reversed. Okay, and the drain characteristics will be increase the level of current. The drain characteristics will increase the level of current, and also it will result from increasingly negative values of VGS. So these all are about the enhancement mode MOSFET. Thank you.